Hello world, this is ZJHBK, aka Ziggy23 Entertainment. Now usually I would do this tomorrow, but since I don't really feel like it, I'm gonna do this tonight. So tonight was Impact Wrestling, of course, which was today is July 28th. Wait, yeah, today is July 28th, 26th. I'm sorry. Ooh, gosh, July 26th, 2012. And Impact Wrestling was tonight. So immediately starting the show, you got the Icon Sting making his little comeback after he got beat down last week by 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry, about you know who, the Aces and Eights. Sting talking about how Dixie Carter named him the GM for the night and all that type of stuff. And then you got the appearance of World Champion Austin Aries, talking about the Aces and Eights beat him up as well. So if they want to fight, they got it. They want to join in this party too. So then we got, so far, not the Schleck Daddy's favorite. I'm just kidding. But seriously though, we got Kurt Angle coming out saying he wants a little piece of the Aces and Eights as well. So then after those three came out and said they want to fight the Aces and Eights, we got Mr. Selfish Generation himself, Bobby Roode, talking about how he said he's not here to make pacts, he's not here to have their back, but he does have some information concerning the Aces and Eights, and he knows who one of the guys that set this whole thing up. And he said the guy they named was James Storm. So then after he makes the accusation and all that, out comes James Storm, beating the holy shit out of Robert Roode for the accusation and all that type of stuff. So the opening segment, of course, talking about that, led into later on with they're talking about James Storm and AJ Styles in the Bound for Glory series. And it also led to tonight's main event, which I'll get to in a minute. So then after we get from break and Robert Roode supposedly leaves the arena, we get to our first match of the night, which was Gail Kim and Madison Rain versus I almost said AJ Styles, excuse me. Mickie James and Tara. Mickie James, who we haven't seen in a while, since I think 2 weeks ago on Impact Wrestling. Decent match to kick off the show, I guess. Weird finish though. Madison Rain got the win when I guess Mickie James supposedly did a roll up, and Mickie James supposedly put the shoulder up, but Earl Hebner counted the 3 count on Mickie instead of, I don't know. The finish kind of confused me a little bit. So I don't know where they're going with the storyline, but it is what it is, I guess. So we head backstage to where Sting chooses Austin Aries to pick the contenders for the X Division Championship tonight, which is Sanjay Dutt, my boy Kenny King, Dakota Darso, and Rashid Cameron, or Cameron Rashid. I really don't know. Philly all day, Mr. Philly all day. So then we get to the promo for Gut Check, which is Shaw, Mr. Shaw, the guy Sean Shaw. This guy I don't really know, but the guy that basically got beat up by Aces and Eights last week gets another shot at Gut Check. So we come back and immediately we go to the Gut Check match. So yeah, we go to the Gut Check match, and his opponent was Douglas Williams. Pretty good showing from Mr. Shark. Mr. Shark. Like I said, pretty good thing for Mr. Shark, which was good. Douglas Williams got the win, of course. So the Gut Check guy. So oh, he got some doing something.
Poor video.
Sorry about that interruption. All reviews are not going to be perfect. Yeah, there, I said it. All reviews are not going to be perfect. So anyway, we cut from commercial break with Kurt asking James, did he really have something to do with the aces and eights? And James Storm replied, no. So then we come back from commercial, and the debut of Chavo Guerrero, yes, Guerrero, he came out and talked about how he wants to be a part of Impact Wrestling. He's humbled and honored to be a part of Impact Wrestling. And then, for some strange reason, Kid Kash and Gunner comes out like, I really don't know why, but talking about how many Guerreros are there, blah, 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 blah. It starts to beat up on Chavo. Then Superman Hernandez comes out, actually helps out Chavo Guerrero, so, you know, Chavo and Hernandez might form a tag team. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, we go to commercial again, and then we come back. The gut check thing is still up for grabs or whatnot. With AJ Styles and James Storm, we come back for commercial. That match starts off great. Bound for Glory series matchup. I thought the chemistry between the two was good. Oh, and did you see what's her name's face? Ooh, looks. That's what every baby mama looks. I hope I never get a chick pregnant at my age. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That scared the hell out of me. Anyway, great Bound for Glory series matchup. One of the highlights of the Bound for Glory series. Next to Joe and Angle at Destination X. The match was kicking off good. I guess AJ was going to get the win, but Aces and Eights somehow flipped that up when they came in and attacked AJ Styles. But the craziest thing is they didn't attack James Storm, which would lead into tonight's main event as well. So we get back in from commercial break and the gut check thing, and the guy known as Mr. Shark. I'm calling him Shark because I don't know this guy's name at all. I don't know the guy's name at all. So yeah. If you guys know his name, please leave a comment down below. I'm so sorry I didn't get his name. But yeah, he got the TNA Wrestling, Impact Wrestling contract. Let's see what this kid can do. Anyway, we go backstage where Austin Aries is still picking contenders. He got rid of Rashad Cameron earlier in the evening. Then he got rid of Dakota Darso. Sorry, Dakota. Walk your ass on out of there. So the last two was Kenny King and Sanjay Dutt. And, of course, Austin Aries picked Kenny King because somehow, some way, Sanjay Dutt's getting a title shot at Hardcore Justice. I believe that, to be sure. So then we got Kenny King and Zema Ion. Good X Division title match. Kenny King had a great showing. Zema Ion, decent. Pretty good showing from Zema Ion as well. Let's see. The finish came where Robert Roode came down at ringside, kind of screwed over Kenny King by pulling him down, hitting him on the apron, and then putting him in the post. Robert Roode, man, he's great. He's great, isn't he? Then Austin Aries came out and attacked Robert Roode for a little bit for costing his boy Kenny King the title, which led into, which I really liked, which led into next week's match, which will be a tag team match between Robert Roode and Austin Aries versus Kenny King. I mean, not Robert Roode and Austin Aries, I'm sorry. Zema Ion and Robert Roode versus Austin Aries and Kenny King. So that should be a good little match next week on Impact Wrestling. So then we go to the main event, which was Kurt Angle, Bully Ray. Another good match in the Bound for Glory series. This time we got a decisive winner, so to speak. So, yeah. Another good match in the Bound for Glory series. I thought Kurt Angle and Bully Ray worked well together. I thought it was a good little brawling match. It was a physical match. Despite what you think about Kurt Angle as a pathological liar sometimes, he is still a great athlete. So the winner indeed was Kurt Angle. So now he gets 7 points in the series. And after the match, Aces and Eights, of course, comes out and beats up Kurt Angle. So then that leads to AJ Styles, Austin Aries, and Sting coming out. They got beat up for a little while. And then that leads to James Storm coming out. And Aces and Eights backs away. So where are they going to go with this? Are they really going to go with, my question to you guys out there is, are they really going to go with James Storm being a part of Aces and Eights? But, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about this whole Aces and Eights thing. I really don't know. But let's hope and pray that it's not who we think it is or who we know it is. Because if it is, God help us all. Schleg Daddy, Jeff Schlegel, you know who I'm talking about. God help us all. So, anyway, what I thought of Impact Wrestling this week, it was a solid show. 2 good Bound for Glory Series matches. The rest was kind of focusing on Aces and Eights, and then focusing on next week's tag team match, and then the main event with Robert Roode and Austin Aries for the TNA Heavyweight Championship. Once again, leave your comments down below and subscribe if you love if you haven't. I am ZJHBK, aka Ziggy23 Entertainment. Peace out.